Whatever shall I do?
So, like, Turkish Cyprus is a micronation technically?
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Well, it's
Like,
only
they also
recognized...
have to be,
It's more like a territory.
smaller than, like, a city.
Yeah.
No, but it's its own nation.
Yeah, but it's unrecognized.
But it's recognized by one nation, technically.
It's recognized by Turkey. Yeah, it's
Yes.
recognized by Turkey, and then everyone else is like, no.
User joined your channel.
It's
No way.
it's the same thing with Taiwan,
Kyle?
you know.
The U.S. is the only nation that recognizes.
Recognizes what?
No, the U.S. doesn't
No,
recognize Taiwan.
No,
The
no,
U.S.
no.
does
The only
not
nations that
officially recognize Taiwan.
like Vatican City and Nauru, or in some other Caribbean islands, recognize Taiwan.
Yeah,
Why?
the U.S. does not officially recognize
Yeah, like,
Taiwan.
no, it wasn't in like the 70s. It was a big deal because Taiwan still had a seat on the Security Council. You know, they were
Yeah.
like some shit island.
Wait, really?
Yeah, really.
Well,
Shit.
that's because the U.S. saw them as the official successor of the.
Oh yeah, no, it's because the U.S. didn't want to admit
Yeah.
the communist one in China.
Yeah.
It wasn't the official successor. They were the Republic of China, just temporarily moving their capital away for
Well,
strategic reasons.
Temporarily.
Temp-
If you couldn't hear the air quotes, they were there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Taiwan's no longer the official successor of China, because it looks like the
No,
communists kinda
don't
won.
say that.
The communists never win.
It's like saying
They're
the
the-
Tsar of Russia was the official
They're
successor.
just waiting to build enough boats so they can ship all their troops across the channel again and
Uh-huh.
invade China.
We don't
Yeah,
recognize.
Taiwan would be commie right now if it wasn't for the fact that the U.S. decided to say, "Yep, this is our fleet. You're not getting through." Why? Because reasons.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
Taiwan.
We're
We
just gonna
keep,
put some
we keep
ships
our
here.
fleet in between two parts of their territory for fun.
Yeah. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it, bud.
I just wanted
I
to
don't
say
wanna
that
invade Delta.
Sugar Tits Jr. has the greatest name of all teams.
Thank you.
Were you wanting to join the game?
Unfortunately not, I do not have Victoria. I'll probably get it next sale. I was just wondering if any of you folks are going to be purchasing Hearts of Iron 4 when it comes out.
Why? Me?
I might, I probably won't.
I probably won't.
I am. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, because
I'm
he's
gonna
a
force
faggot.
Gaku to buy.
You
What?
can finally lead Luxembourg to victory over Germany, I know.
I wonder what
Wow.
territories
User joined your channel.
would be placed in the sun in comparison to demand concession for China.
Hello.
Hey, Gurren.
Bigger-
Hi, Gurren.
To awesome, you're dead, by the way.
What?
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Oh, how does Solaris go? Is it fun?
It was really fucking funny. Some people were getting really butt mad.
How do you deal with like the tech RNG? Like, are techs a big deal?
Tech is a pretty big deal, but I really don't think it's nearly as big of a deal as people think.
I mean, like, is tech trading OP? Like, does that need to get banned?
You
can't
can't
tech
tech
trade.
trade.
Or like, I know there's something you can do, right?
Research agreement says anything that you've researched, you can give like an ally a bonus.
25%
to researching that.
off the cost for your ally,
So
yeah.
that's not OP. It's a very balanced.
I
thing.
mean, that still sounds pretty good.
It's
Yeah, if you actually manage to draw that whatever tech they had researched.
Yeah.
Hey, Gurren,
hi.
I'm just wondering
Hi.
what the description of the TeamSpeak channel is all about, because it seems to have something to do with you.
I'm the best player at Victoria too, so there's a meme about me.
Yeah, I mean, except Virginia.
I'm actually better than Virginia because I actually show up to games.
Yeah, I guess if you
Oh,
Ooh, shots fired.
include that.
So
Like
how
in
do
a,
you-
Alright, go ahead.
How do you define yourself as the best Victoria 2 player? Because like you just started as Russia, and
He
some
wins
started-
games. That's pretty much
I mean,
it.
somebody else can start as Russia, but if you want to play Russia in a Victoria 2 game and not know how to play, be my guest, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the highest ranked player
Oh, are you at the top of the ladder? Is
Huh.
that still a thing?
of the last season.
I just looked on the forums because I hadn't been on the forums in forever, and Slazer and I guess you
Wait,
were
I-
arguing
do you get those
about.
stupid emails from Slazer?
Yep, yeah, I get those. Come back to the forums. But yeah, there was like you and Slazer were arguing about who actually won season 3 or something, and he wanted a save file to prove that you lost
Oh
or
yeah,
something
Slazer
like
actually
that.
told me to get. I think I gave Slazer a save file for that.
Wait, does he like really forget these things, or?
No,
He's just
he
like-
just wanted the actual save file so he could prove it or something.
Wow, I haven't heard back from him. Funny.
So you missed an interesting reading.
Oh yeah.
It's-
Gurren, we will never forgive you, you gay yank. Fuck, but fuck asshole Gurren. Stink, the key player Europa. Slayers, Germany.
Are you
best day
playing
of
with
my
a
life.
lot of Blue Knights and people in the Stellaris thing too, or is it just?
Yeah. Oh my God, their attitude is so like out of whack.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, no, like
In what
I
way?
was like Uber Hugfest, and then they got pissy at me when I like took stuff from Russia.
Like so like in the Stellaris game, right? Or actually, I'm just talking about the EU4 game that we were doing. Basically, what happened was there was a treaty that said that they just can't be at war with each other, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy attacks the guy's ally, so half of the fucking players are threatening to quit because the GM decided to, or because the GM thought that it should count as the one side breaking their treaty since they joined their ally, which I think is how we would all interpret that, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you.
But
if you,
but they're like, no, it's abuse because you should assume that they would join their side in a war, and I'm like, what? And they're like, actually, it should be the guy that declared the war that should be breaking it because the automatic.
What?
Yeah.
If you're
No.
gonna make a truce and you don't include a piece of the truce that says, "Hey,
Yeah.
don't attack my allies," then you shouldn't be protected.
yeah, that's why you got to be specific. Like we've had
No.
these problems like so many times before.
But no, see, that's treaty lawyering, and that is bad for the game. But anyways, even if they believed in that, it wouldn't actually be bad. But the fact that they're all willing to quit over it makes
Wow,
me
it's
have
a lot
like,
of
no
coups in
confidence.
Bolivia. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Holy shit.
Oh yeah, no, like have you ever played with Jensen? He was like an Uber drama.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
And the Stellaris game is getting pretty fucking ridiculous too. Like, we're asking for 3 planets. Like, we've crushed their fleet. Like, it was actually really sad. We completely like wiped them, and now they're like,
Who's
nope.
we?
User joined
Me
your
and
channel.
Marconi and Sothar.
Okay. So then what?
And now now that they kind of lost their fleets, they're like, nope, we're just gonna make you sit there for 50 years and we're gonna fight back. And I'm like, well,
Oh,
okay, but
Got so much fucking militancy. What?
Can't you not?
They
Is
do
there still a
realize that
bug
their
where you're-
countries are the one that's going to be suffering? All you have to do is like micromanage
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Is there still a
Hopefully
bug
they
where
capture
you
them.
don't get war score or a ticker where you occupy a planet? Because that was
You can
annoying
get a
as
ticker.
hell. I've had games where I've be at war, have the planet, and then just not get a ticker, and then
Hey,
You
how
can
long
also-
does
Really
the game,
stupid.
Like, how long does the game like realistically last?
The
Um,
game,
Okay, if all the players are like not gonna cry like babies every time they're threatened to lose like literally one planet, then the game probably lasts at least like 300 years.
Hmm.
Or 4. I mean, it depends what you mean by like, are you ending the game by just a big alliance forming and being like, hey, we win the game because our alliance won, or do you mean like one player taking over, which is what I would consider the end of the game?
Oh, sorry. Are you just gonna backstab all your allies?
I mean, maybe if we get to that, like if we eat their alliance, then I would hope that our alliance would then split up and then, you know.
so are you and Marconi still allied?
Yep.
How's that going?
I'm pretty good. Me and Marconi doing the heavy lifting. Everyone else just along for the ride, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, what's like the fleet composition meta?
The meta's retarded, Chad.
it's build corvettes with high evasion.
Oh, really?
The
That's
meta is
it.
retarded. That's why we won so badly, because they actually built like
There,
kind of
there is apparently a tech that counters it, but it's a rare tech, and it basically it's like it's the only AOE tech out there.
There's an AOE tech? I didn't know
The
that.
arc thing?
Yeah, there is. It
The
bounces
arc
off
thing doesn't
other.
actually counter it.
It doesn't.
No,
Oh, never mind.
it,
then.
it still can't hit. It doesn't. The chance isn't high enough to hit.
How does it work, the AOE tech? I never knew there was one.
It bounces off of other ships, and that's basically it.
But
But,
aren't your ships still gonna target the corvettes? So you hit one and then it bounces off and you get 2 for 1, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
it-
have to actually
it
hit in the
keeps-
first place.
Yeah, it keeps on hitting until it misses.
Wait, so
I
like,
think.
what's the evasion rate? I mean,
The highest evasion rate is 40 or something.
What? No, I've
No.
seen 91%.
Really?
oh, is there like a stacking penalty too?
Nope.
No.
There's no stacking penalty, Jesus.
You can get really high. Like realistically, you can probably get to like 70% if 70 or 80%. You probably get to like 80% with no problems.
Well, what is it? Do you just put a bunch of engines on them, or?
Highest engines, and then you have to get like a bunch of upgrades to your starport so that when stuff is built there, it has higher evasion. And then you have to have a general that also has high evasion. And then you have to like get tech that has evasion, which is yeah.
Oh, so they were building like legit fleets, and then you just rolled them.
They were semi-legit. Like they still had tons of corvettes, but I think the problem was they built like pure missiles. And I have
All
tier 3 point
defenses.
defense.
That's the worst mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally our 20k versus their 20k, and they lost 12k to our 3k.
Did your corvettes
Wow.
just have like pure like anti-missile batteries or whatever they're called?
I was actually thinking about it, just having 3-point defense on every corvette. That would be a bit silly though. Maybe once I get 100% evasion, I can do that because then.
Are there some weapons that are like objectively better? Like, is there one that's like the best to use?
Yeah.
Which one?
What is
Rail?
No. Lasers.
Lasers, why?
Because they don't actually do less to shields. The text says that lasers are worse against shields, but
Yeah.
all it really means is that kinetics does more damage.
Huh.
Overall, which just means that it is better at getting through shields.
I
But
just,
the difference is really minor.
I just took it at its word, so I didn't know.
No, I mean it is technically true that it's not as good as against shields. It's just completely inconsequential.
Hmm.
The
That
lasers
is-
are good.
that is
be-
completely
User
retarded.
disconnected from your channel.
Yeah.
There should be like a penalty. Do kinetics actually get a penalty against armor, or are they the
Oh,
same thing?
everything gets a penalty to armor.
So are wormholes actually OP? I was thinking that warp
Yeah.
could be OP too.
No, warp is garbage too.
Warp is garbage.
Really?
Yep.
Why is it slow?
So slow, Jesus. You have to
Yeah,
wait like a
it's-
month after every jump.
It's slow, and if you're running away, you'll never be able to run away from an enemy fleet. They'll always catch you down. That's why wormhole's the best, because they can never catch you.
Does anyone use
Like, do you
hyperlanes?
spam wormholes generators
I
everywhere?
use hyperlanes.
Yeah, the only two it's just hyperlanes and wormholes. They're both like viable.
When I play single player, I make hyperlane only games.
Are hyperlanes just good because they're free? Like, is that the only advantage?
You can use them anywhere in the system.
They're faster.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're really fast. That's about it.
But you
It's a
don't
lot
go
less
very
hassle.
far.
You need like a week to charge up, and then you go there pretty fast.
It's a lot less hassle than the wormhole
Oh, yeah.
generators.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what separates them from the boys.
So when you're a ward, you just instantly go for the generators in a PvP or what?
Of course.
The generators?
Yeah.
Wormhole
generators? No.
You just go
So-
straight
so
for the
can I-
big
who
fleet
conquered
battle.
Me, by the way, like was
I
it
go
was
straight for the
it
capital.
was it no ones that conquered me?
Well, because I mean, because you could feasibly just like stack drop anything, right? If you just have wormholes.
Once
So
you
just
wipe
go
out,
straight for-
once you wipe out the stations, they're just kind of fucked. So
Yeah, but the problem is like it's way too hard to actually wipe out all the stations. Like my empire, right? Like I have like 10 construction ships. Like you're never gonna find all of them and stop me from building more wormhole generators.
I'm not
It's
talking
just
about the
like-
wormholes. I'm talking about the actual space stations where you build your
Oh, the
ships.
starports?
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah,
they're
wiping
called.
those out is really good, but it also takes a little while.
I mean,
Like,
is
Is
it-
anyone-
is
is anyone
the
building-
thing is doom stacking?
No, it's not really doom stacking. It's like
Okay.
half doom stacking.
Is anyone building the military ports or no?
What do you mean?
The
Oh,
defense
military
stations. Yeah.
No. But they are good for a very specific
User
purpose, and that's
disconnected from
defending
your
against.
channel.
Or they can buy time. That's what they're really good for. They're really
Yeah.
good at buying time.
They're so damn expensive though to maintain. You know?
Yeah, they
Are
honestly
armies
should
even
get like a
useful?
buff
Like-
or something.
Armies are amazing.
What
Yeah.
do you do? Like invade planets with them, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can defend planets with them. Like, to give you an idea, like our alliance built up over 200 armies before the war started, and then we just dropped like 40 armies on his capital, and he had like 2 armies defending it. It was really funny.
Ooh, Chile has a lot of
Our
rebels.
army spam it's really good.
Reactionaries.
Can someone decrease Britain's relations with Portugal, please?
No,
Influence.
You
Why-
can.
Why can't
oh,
you?
You're not a great power anymore.
Oh.
Because you're crap.
Rip.
Nice sick burn, man.
Yeah.